no spark coming on the spark plug, and we trace the wiring. The voltage supply is dropping on this power wire, is dropping up to 4 volt. The voltage should be constant 12 volt, and we trace the wiring from the ECU and towards this, and what you notice, there's a massive coolant leak into the wiring, which has damaged the pin and the wirings. So the coolant also affected on the body side of the harness as well. And the reason for we found the leak, the coolant shutter fall has a damage and leaking internally. So hence the coolant is flowing from the coolant shutter fall into the wiring and went all the way through to the ECU wiring. This is the coolant shutter fall. You can see corrosion, pins. Also the engine coolant shutter fall also has a coolant entry because of faulty coolant shutter falls. Other than that, the coolant is contaminated, and coolant tank wiring also has the corrosion wirings and the water sign. So now on this vehicle, need to replace the coolant tank connector, wires, flush the complete coolant system, replace the engine wiring harness, replace the coolant shutter fall, and for the body side harness, need to strip down the wire and see how far the coolant has entered. If it is more than 5 mm, then need to replace the complete wiring harness on the body side. And engine control unit also need to check later on once we replace all this. At this stage we cannot check the engine control unit because we are unable to read any data from the engine control module due to the interruption, short circuit in the wiring. Hopefully the engine control module should be good, as we didn't see any sign of coolant on the connector at this stage. Also the pin looks clean, so hopefully it's only the engine wiring harness, coolant shutter fall, etc. Thank you for choosing Kevin Dennis Skoda.